there's just some things you can't learn. There's just some things you have to be there to experience. There's just some things that if you're not there, you're not going to know about it. You can never understand it like completely.
So coming to Cologne this year felt very different but also amazing. I got to learn lots of things for the reality that people have to live with every day, and how many differences but also how many similarities we have with one another. And I think the most striking one was the similarities most of the time.
Coming here was a life-changing experience actually, because this is my first time in Europe, and it's been like one of my dreams since I was a little kid. And knowing that I had the chance to come to Germany for academic reasons and to Cologne specifically is like one of the biggest achievements of my life.
Coming here was a whole new different experience. I learned so much, not just from the program itself, but just from interacting with Germans, interacting with members of my group.
During this summer school program, I had the opportunity to learn in an interdisciplinary and multicultural program in a country that I was initially afraid of. However, this also allowed me to be open to new experiences and to be open to new perspectives, and not only be open and willing to listen to them, but also to live them, which is something that really changed the way in which I saw an international environment, multidisciplinary one.
It's like an intensive exchange semester for me, and I get to know so many people. We are really networking with each other. I really learned a lot about other countries because there are people from Latin America, there are people from USA, from Canada, and it's a whole different experience while talking to these people instead of like reading an article about this country, because getting the information from the people itself, it's really something special.
The conversations that we heard in the classroom, mostly from people from Latin American countries, they definitely had an input that I didn't know before, because it's something that we were never taught at school in terms of history. So they always brought in a political perspective to things.
Often we will go out with the other students to a restaurant and we'll talk about some of the issues that were discussed during the lectures with the perspectives of our own individual country. And that way we can exchange a lot of information that we would not be exposed to otherwise.
I think that what I am bringing home from the summer school is not only knowledge from the topic of equality of opportunity, not only data, not only things that we will learn in lessons, but I think that the whole experience teaches you much more about the world and about relationships and about being a human in this crazy world that we live in.
Being in a new place surrounded by these amazing people and being able to learn with and from them, it really gave me an exciteful sentiment of the future, which I thought that I had lost due to the pandemic. So it made me less afraid of another country, and it gave me hope for what's coming next.
If I could summarize my experience in 3 words, I would say that 3 words are not enough, but that's 4 words.
Very enlightening, gives like a new perspective, very integrating. There's a lot to be inspired by, but then there's also a lot that's similar to what your experiences, and so because of that, you're okay. This is safe. This is familiar. Yes, that's the word.
The happiest days of my life have definitely been the past 2 weeks.
Definitely my biggest advice for someone who's thinking about applying for the summer school in Cologne is please apply. You don't know how much you are valued and how much you're important and how much people care about your history until you get the opportunity to share your personal history. So please don't feel that you are not capable or that you're not in the standards for being here, because yes, you are.
You have no idea like what's coming for you. You have no idea but the great things you're gonna find once you get in and once you get there.
You're going to meet a lot of new people, you're going to have amazing lectures, so enjoy the time you have with your colleagues, exchange your cultural backgrounds, exchange jokes, exchange fun, but also on the lectures take notes on interesting topics that you think that you could research in the future. You're going to have a lot of learnings and a lot of new knowledges to acquire, and just enjoy it at its fullest.
Stay hungry for these opportunities and really take advantage of those.